Hello, good afternoon. Here is my understanding about the modules in lesson 1. My expectation in this lesson is that I can recognize methods in choosing and coordinating data. It will help me to by legitimize the decision of a specific procedure to make a durable show. Work on concepting procedures, represent the various kinds of realistic coordinator, clarify the distinction between a team and a sentence diagram, make a durable show utilizing distinctly realistic coordinators. The process in this lesson is I find it more exciting since it is a new lesson to learn in this reading and writing skills subject. At first, I was challenging, but the more I researched and read into the module, the practice was easygoing and fun. Looking back at the lesson, it is all about the challenges and breakthroughs as we face the COVID-19 pandemic. It may be a lesson to learn for all of us that we should take it more seriously and provide safety precautions. As the time goes by, it is more complicated and insoluble. My advice to our community is that we should follow the rules and regulations that our government provided, since it depends on our health and to survive throughout this pandemic. In the brief introduction, I find it that information is a helpful learning tool to achieve our particular purpose, and it can be selected and well organized. In the discussion, I discovered that there are 3 types of strategies in selecting and organizing information. The first one, the brainstorm. It is a technique to generate ideas within a group. The second one, the outlining. It serves as a map or a blueprint when writing. The third one, the using of graphic organizer. It is a visual and graphic presentation that shows the relationship within the concept. The activities are easy to answer since it is a common in our community and is much more known by every people in this country. It is effortless resolution as it is in the module, and more understandable because the module explains it all. In my understanding in the module, I learn well and maybe someday I can apply it to my life, that it may be a big help to a problem to be a solution. The post-test was easier since the answer and questions are in the module. Lesson 2. My expectation in this lesson is that I can recognize designs being developed recorded as a hard copy across disciplines. When I'm answering the pretest, I felt so glad since it was in the module also and I wouldn't search about them. I'm at ease when I'm doing the pretest. Looking back at the lesson, I figured out that should have option to assemble and put together the data being introduced so the per-users can comprehend and accumulate the data you are introducing in your work. I understand in the brief introduction that as an essayist, it is essential to orchestrate your thoughts in a content as per your motivation recorded as a hard copy. The example of improvement is the person who recommended a technique for association or consistent game plan. It very well may be putting together the entire content or simply an individual section. In the discussion, I realized that there are 7 types of different patterns of development. And it is important since it helps us figure out data and shape passages or papers. They can help coordinate a framework or relying upon the reason, they can decide the structure that a paper will take. Recall that most paper will utilize a blend of strategies cooperating in capacity of one another. In the activities, I learned the example of patterns of development and the structures that is discussed. My understanding in this lesson is that technique assists understudies that the content may introduce a principal thought and subtleties, encouraging understudies to perceive normal content construction can help understudies screen their appreciation. The post-test in this lesson is difficult and challenging. That's why I make a research and read into the modules so that I can answer well and make my efforts recognized. In the reflective learning sheet, I thought that it is hard but it's fun and exciting as I answer this module, and I learned that there are some strategies or techniques that improves our comprehension and understandings. Thank you.